Hi, I'm Kim Doyle Thorsen, and I use she and her pronouns. I'll start by acknowledging that I live on the land that was first known as Amiskwaciwa or Beaver Hills House. You may know it as Edmonton. I'm grateful to the Indigenous peoples whose ancestors lived on Turtle Island for centuries and who remain caretakers of this land today, and I accept my responsibility to care for this land while I occupy it. I'm a queer woman originally from northern Saskatchewan, but I've lived all over Canada and the world and volunteered with Amnesty International wherever I've been. The activist culture is a little bit different everywhere, even within Amnesty Canada. So I think these experiences taught me how to value diverse perspectives and to respect and embrace different worldviews. I've also learned to adopt new and exciting ways of taking action. I've made a personal commitment to apply an anti oppression lens to everything I do. To live out this commitment, I'm always ready to take a leadership role when needed, but also willing to step back and make space for historically marginalized voices. I'm co-chair of the newly rebranded Grassroots Activist Leader Program, formerly known as Field Workers. We just completed a hugely successful recruitment project where we have more than doubled our numbers. I'm also chair of Amnesty Edmonton. Our group members work hard to make and keep connections with diverse activists and community organizations in the city and organize many events that help connect local issues to international human rights. For instance, right now, Edmonton is experiencing an unprecedented housing crisis, so we're organizing a panel discussion on housing as a human right. I love teaching and engaging with people on human rights issues. From my university days, standing in the hall wearing a shirt that said I oppose the death penalty, ask me why, to giving Human Rights 101 workshops to students of all ages, to giving speeches at rallies, and talking to the media about human rights. In fact, I gave a speech recently titled Trans Rights Are Human Rights, after our premier here in Alberta declared war on trans kids. To follow up that speech, I've developed a workshop for teachers on advocating for 2S LGBTQIA plus rights. I've attended the Global Assembly once before, and I think that my knowledge and experience of the movement will help me to build on its existing connections with other activists and amnesty sections around the world and to create new connections. After the Global Assembly, I shared my learnings and experiences with as many members as I was able to. If I could go again, I could bring back even more inspiration, ideas, and strategies for Amnesty Canada. I'd love to represent you and Amnesty Canada at the Global Assembly in 2025. Thank you for being a part of this amazing movement.